All right, I think we're live. Okay, we're good. Hey everyone, welcome back to the second annual Happy Farms Farm Build Competition. It is me, your host, Brendan Brodie, or aka Brodie Farms. We are here, going to be doing the Farm Build Competition tonight. We have 6 or 7 competitors in here now. I think we got 7. We were hoping to get at least 14 people in here, but a lot of people had issues, a lot of power outages with the hurricane this week. So down to 7 people competing. Let's go through our competitors here. Starting off, we have 4B Gaming, also a well-known farm sim YouTuber here. We also have Blake, known for his role in the famous Family RP. He finished 5th in the first competition. Fieldman is back for his second competition. I'm not sure if he's going to join us tonight. He said he was going to be here, but I'm not seeing him yet. If he shows up, he shows up, but we'll see. He finished really well in his first competition, so we'll see. We also have Trinity, aka Fear Knight, tonight. He is also a farm sim YouTuber, known for his role in the Doomsday and Horse RP with Nate, aka Fearsome Rhino. Caleb or Hubs was here. His power just went out. He said it should be back shortly. We'll see if he can get himself in here and ready to build. If not, that is okay. He finished 4th in his first attempt, so we'll see if he can best that this time. This will be Lieutenant Dan's first farm build competition, but if he can build as good as he can race, he shouldn't have any problems tonight. And rounding out the rest of the field here, we have MX Alpha and then RJ or Rex. So those are the people that are competing tonight. Let's see. Who are the favorites, do we think? I'm thinking Blake and Lieutenant Dan are probably my favorites, just seeing some of the farms that they have built here. Overall, I think they're just some of the best farm builders here, but we'll see. 4B just hopped in chat, so we'll see how well he can build a farm. Let's get the thing rolling here. All right, you guys ready? Okay, what? You can buy vehicles. It just takes away from your money. You can probably buy a. You can buy a truck and then reset your money to 5 million if you want to. Yep. All right, I think we're gonna get started here momentarily. Does everybody know the rules? Yes? No. What do you mean? Okay. Okay, so basically you've got $5 million to start with after you buy your piece of land and a truck. And just make sure you're not copying anybody else's farms. And that's pretty much the only rules. Just stay in your square and don't copy anybody. Pretty much everything else is pretty much fair game. And I guess there's a 2-hour time limit. Let's see. I'm not very organized right now. This is not good. All right, so 2 hours. Okay, Rex is not here. Hey, RJ, we're just about to start here. Just wanted to let you know. Momentarily after we get this started. All right, has everybody bought a piece of land and everybody's ready, has the same amount of money and everything? All right. Just go to easy dev and set it to 5 million. I can go to your farm and do it for you. There you go. All right, let me get a 2-hour timer and then we can start. All right, everybody's ready, right? All right, your time starts in three, two, one, go. All right, guys, give me 1 second here. Something happened here on the YouTube side. Oh gosh, you're not picking up Discord audio. Why? I have it set right. So many problems. All right, let me get this figured out here real quick. All right, I think I have it working now, but we're gonna check to make sure. All right, I'll hop back in game and see how everybody else is doing. Everybody should be having their farms going. 4B's down to $495,000. He's supposed to have $5 million. Let's see. Where is everybody at?
Yo.
Hey, thanks for hopping in. Let's see. Say something again.
What's up?
Okay, they're both working, so I don't know
Yeah.
why you weren't able to hear them earlier.
Yeah, it just wasn't picking up anybody earlier.
Okay, so we're gonna try that. Hopefully it should work.
Okay.
All right, thanks. Appreciate it.
Yo.
Okay, this is getting really hectic here, guys. I really apologize. Let me catch up with chat here, and let's find somebody's farm to watch. I gotta set up my own farm. I don't know why I can't join any other farms. Oh, I forgot you can only have 4 farms. That would have been bad. We're just gonna jump on Blake's farm. He hasn't done much, but let's see. Somebody's got a house down or something over here. Gosh, this is a mess so far. But somebody's got a house down. I don't know whose farm this is over here. They got a house and a truck. I gotta remember where everybody's at. This is Pink Farm. Okay, where's my mouse? Okay, it's Blue Collar Farms. I think they've got a house down so far, and they got some bin sets going up there. Somebody's got some roads going. Anybody doing any land deformation or landscaping? I'm not seeing much of that yet. Ooh, somebody's got a good start over there. There's some landscaping going on right here. Looking good. Whose farm is this? This is this farm. This is Dan or Alpha. I'm not sure exactly which one. But they've got some land deformation going on. Alright, let's see. This farm's going pretty dang good right here. They got some couple cow pastures down. A horse farm, horse barn. This one. I wish I could name parcels. Which one is this even? I am... Oh boy. All right, this is number 3. Oh, okay, I'm all turned around here. This is plot 3. I'm right here. This is, oh boy, wrong buttons. Green, green, green. Who's green? Oh, this is 4B's. 4B's looking pretty good so far. This guy's just got a little bit of land formation over here. All right. Getting turned around. So this one is, gotta memorize colors here. Let me grab a notebook and write down colors. This is making me mad. I'm sorry, this is gonna be really boring in the first probably 30-40 minutes because everybody's starting out with nothing. But we'll see how things turn out here. We got about 7-8 guys in here now. How's everybody doing tonight? We got William in here, Keaton, JT's in here, Max is in here, Nathan, Emily, second gen, Nathan. What's going on, guys? All right, I'm gonna go through here and I'm gonna figure out yellow's Blake, just so I don't have to keep going back and forth here. So far, things have not started out very good, but we're getting it. Here in about 20 minutes, we'll start in for interviews with some people. All right, Mark has gotten in here. We'll change this one to Mark. I forgot to add the additional farms mod, so it's a good thing we only have about 8 people in here. That kind of is unfortunate. Pink is blue collar farms. Fear Knight is purple. Dan is, what'd you even call that? Blue? There's 2 blues. The magenta? I don't know. Magenta is Dan. Blue, we'll just call that blue, is MX. RJ's light blue. RJ, and then 4B Gaming is green. Yeah, everybody's got $5 million in 2 hours. We've got it's been about 10 minutes. They got an hour and 50 minutes left. So let's go through here again, sort of figure this out. All right, we'll go look at Blake's farm here. He just deleted a building he placed down. Not a good start for him. He's got some paths here, but not many buildings at the moment. He's got his truck and a couple pathways here. Coming over to purple. This is Fear Knight. Fear Knight's got a bunch of stuff down. Looking good. It's a massive farm so far. You got a cattle pasture over here. A feedlot here. Looks like he had a feedlot here at one point. He's got a small bin set here, a larger building, and then a house. Looking good here for him. Got a couple more barns over here. I'm not sure exactly what those are. Maybe they're just regular barns. Oh, they might be chickens. Looks to be chicken barns. So doing good on the animal size. I'll get into the rubric here in a second after you go through these farms one more time here. Gonna run over here to RJ's farm. RJ's got his truck there, a pasture. He's got a cow pasture back here. Looking good so far. Might need to terraform the land just a little bit. Looks like he has slightly. Things are looking good so far. He started adding the trees back here in the back, looking good. And that's really all he's done. He's got the pasture. Looks like a little bit of a driveway there. Going a little bit slow for him so far. We're going to go ahead and move on. Up here we got, who's orange? We got Mark. Mark just started. Mark got in here late. He's got his house. Oh god. Not able to place animal barns. All right. Well, this is turning out really really bad. Okay. See, this is the trial run for the next one. Uh, this is going bad. Coming up here. We got a house here. This is either this is the light blue or the magenta. This is alpha, I think. Let me join Alpha's farm and then see what land they own. I don't know. It doesn't tell me. Come on. Why does things load so slow? Okay, so Alpha's up there. This is Dan. So we got Dan right here. He's got the house and garage down. And over here is Alpha. He's got not much. Hey, Tucker J, what's going on? It's been a struggle. We are struggling a lot here, getting everything rolling. Okay, all right. And we got 4B here. He's deleted some buildings. He started making some land deformation here. Just a lot of mods missing, man. The additional farms mod, the additional animal barns mod, just all that kind of stuff. I just it's the first one I have done live, so we're trying to work out the kinks right now. Whose farm is this over here? This is the pink one. This is blue collar. Blue collar is looking pretty good. He's probably the favorite as of now with this layout. He's got some land deformation right there. Everything's looking pretty good. And then we've got yellow. This is back to Blake. So we've looked at everybody's farm so far. Blake has started to get some barns down. Yeah, this is just not looking good. A lot of mod errors and mods not being in the server. But we're going to take a quick look at the rubric here to show you guys what we're basing these farms off of. Here, let me get the rubric pulled up right here. All right, so we'll get this pulled up here. So we've got a 5-section rubric here. 5 points for each category, worth up to 25 points. So the max points you can get here is 25. So starting in the first box, we got terraforming. You got to have a lot of terraforming on your farm. If you have smooth transitions, you get the 5 points. If you have some terraforming, but it's not that smooth transitions, you get 4 points, and so on down to if you don't have any terraforming, you get 1 point. So the more terraforming, the better. But if you have a lot of terraforming and there's like rough transitions and you didn't have it smooth out, you'll lose some points for that. So going to the next one, we got animals. You have to have multiple animal pens, as we just saw. We had a lot of problems because I forgot to add the additional animal barns mod, and apparently we were already full on animal pens. So that is kind of a problem. So we might not judge on that one. We will see how it goes. I just told them to make like a fence pasture type of thing and then just say it's an animal barn or an animal pasture, and I'll be fine with that. So the more animal pens, the better, but they have to flow right. They have to look natural. You gotta have a lot of decoration. The more decoration, the better, but you do have to realize you only have $5 million. So with a lot of decoration, that takes up quite a bit of money pretty fast, along with the deformation. So we will see how all that goes. You have to have a water feature. The more water features, the better. Ponds, rivers, lakes, etc. So if you don't have any water features, obviously you're not going to get any points for that. So then next one, the most importantly probably is flow. You got to make sure your farm flows nicely with the paths and everything looks natural. You can't have just a big wide open area with just a few buildings and gravel everywhere. You got to make it like tie into each other, and make it more compact, I think, is what I'm trying to go for here. So that's basically the rubric that we're going to be grading on, and we'll see how that goes. All right, I'll get chat pulled back up here. All right, we got about 15 minutes until interviews. So Blake is looking pretty good. He's got a barn down now at least, and he's deleted his one animal barn, so that's kind of unfortunate for him. I believe this is Trinity's farm down here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Trinity. Looking pretty good. Trinity, aka Fear Knight, if you don't know that. He doesn't have much more. He's got his water feature down. Looking pretty good there. Looks a little rough with the transitions. I'm sure he's going to get that squared away here shortly. But yeah, so far so good. He's got a house. He's got some animal pens. He's got quite a few animal pens, to be honest. So, looking good there. We're going to go over here to RJ and see how he's doing. He's got his animal pen still. He's got some wooded areas, some trees down. Starting to get some grass painted in here as well. Looking good, looking good. Let's see here. We've got just the house and the garage. We've started to get some fencing done here. This guy's doing pretty good. This is Mark. He's got some flowers in here. He's got some bushes. Everything's looking good. He's just going a little slow, placing some fences down as well. He's going to have to pick up the pace here. He's only got an hour and 45 minutes left to get this whole farm built. So we'll see how he can do here. Moving up into Lieutenant Dan's farm here. He's got his house and his garage. He's got another little building there. He's working on the driveway. He's got some terraforming, which is always good. Looks a little rough right now, but I'm sure he's in the first stages. These guys don't look like they planned it out very well, so that might be a problem for them. They probably should have came with a better plan. Not seeing many buildings down yet, which I'm surprised. We're 15 minutes in, and not many buildings are on the ground. But I guess that's what you get if you come out here blind. You don't know what you're doing. You're just kind of throwing things down. I don't know what's going on, but we'll just have to see if they can get their farms built in time. All right, coming back over here to 4B's farm. He's still got his pastures doing pretty dang good. He's got his water feature in, a nice pond and lake right there. Things are looking good for his farm. I think he's probably top 2 right now with the stuff he's got down. So, looking pretty dang good. We've got like a riot going on in chat. I don't even know if I want to look at that, to be honest. A lot of people fighting about something. I'm seeing something about currency. Something about Jamaican currency. I'm not sure what's going on in chat, but we are here at Blue Collar Farms, and he's doing really good. I like the color matching. All his barns are color matched. Everything is red. Even the house has the red metal roof on it as well. His paths are starting to go in. He's got some terraforming. You can see the difference in height. That's good enough. You just got to smooth out all these edges here, and everything will be looking pretty good. He's got his paths in. Just need to add some grass and some detail, and he's rolling pretty good. This is probably the best farm I've seen so far, though we are still only like 15 minutes into the competition here. Still a lot of time. It looks like Blake has replaced down his building here. He's got his barn, his cattle barn, horse barn, whatever it is. It's down, and he's got his one barn here. Still not much going on yet for these guys. Kind of surprising. We're 15 minutes in. They've only got 1 to 2 buildings down, most of these guys. So I don't know what's going on. But yeah, we got Trinity over here, he's starting to get things pretty good. I'm not sure I'm liking how wide open this farm is so far. It's kind of out in the middle of nowhere, buildings everywhere, but he's got his horse area going on here. But just a bunch of animal pastures just spread out all over the place. He's got to figure out a way to tie all these in together to make this work, but we will see. I don't want to see all that gravel everywhere, so if you can tie in some wooded areas here and there, we will see how that works out for him. I also haven't seen anybody draw out any fields yet. I kind of want to see some fields done with their land as well. As I did have a test farm I built for these guys to kind of show them how I wanted it done, and I was able to create a grass field in there as well. I'm not sure these guys have time for that, but we will see. Coming over here to that's Mark's farm right here. He's got a lot of detail already. All I see is a house and a little shed though, so still a ton of work needs to be done there. RJ, on the other hand, has like nothing done. He's got his pastures. Yeah, good for him to get his pastures down, but he's falling far behind here. Doesn't have a single building down on his property yet. All right, yeah, this is going extremely slow here. We got another 10 minutes until we start doing interviews here with these people to see, kind of get a feel of what their strategies are. I'm really liking Blue Collar Farms here. He's got a pretty dang nice farm. Kind of get a zoom in here and look at this thing. Just what an excellent farm he's got here started. The terraforming is starting to look nice. He's starting to tie in all the buildings with the paths and stuff. The bins look astonishing. They look amazing. He's just tying everything in nicely now. He's got to have an animal pasture. I know all the slots were full, so he's got to do kind of a fenced-in area and call it a pasture for cattle. So we'll see what he does with that. Maybe someone will sell a building by accident and give him a slot to place an animal building down. This adds another wrench into the plans here for him. He had a good test farm built on the test save, so we will see how he does, if he can get away with using the same plan or if he has to do something different because that animal barn cannot be placed down. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I am shocked that Blake and everybody is so far behind. Maybe 2 hours isn't enough time. I didn't realize how slow these guys were building. I don't know what's wrong with these guys. Do they have problems? Do they not have enough money? I don't know. He placed down another shed there, looking good so far. I mean, I'm not sure what kind of thing he's going for. He doesn't have his water feature down or anything. I can't really get a visual of what this farm is going to look like at the end just yet. But we'll just have to wait and see. I'm sure he's got something cooking in there, and he's got a visual in his mind, I'm sure. If he doesn't, that's probably a problem. He said he hasn't touched farm sim in about 6 months or so, if I remember correctly. So we will see. Looks like he does have a pond going to go in here, potentially. We'll just have to wait and see. But getting back over to Trinity here is a massive farm here. He's starting to get some roads put in. Got a dock for his pond. Looking pretty darn good. This farm is definitely coming together. The bins are a bit small for how large this farm is, but I'm sure he's going to incorporate something else in there to help with that. Oh, we got some big bins placed down over here at Mark's farm. I'm pretty sure this is Mark's farm. Yeah, they're just outside of the line, but that's fine. Nobody's really next to him, so we should be fine there. I did kind of give everybody a boundary in between their farms just in case they did go outside the border. It's not very clear in the building menu what your area is and where it ends, right? So he's got those bins there. They're kind of oddly placed. Maybe, okay, this is the driveway here. I thought this was the road originally. And then you got the driveway. It kind of flows into the bin site there. Maybe have some sheds over in this area here. But that's kind of the only way I can think of how this farm would flow. But we'll see this. He's cooking up here shortly. He's definitely got the most detail out of talk. He's definitely got the most detail out of everybody right now. So we'll see if he can get everything placed down. He's already got some trees, bushes, and flowers placed in. So looking good for him. RJ over here really hasn't made much progress since I last checked. I'm not sure what he's currently working on. He's kind of placed quite a few trees. He's got his placeable, his animal pasture. Not much else is going on here. I'm not sure if there's a problem or something or what's going on. Let me check Discord, see if anybody's having any problems. Everything looks pretty dang good so far. Not seeing any problems on the Discord side, so not sure what's going on here. He hasn't made much progress since the last time I've seen it. Okay, chat, we're gonna let's see. Who do you guys think is gonna win this? So far, based off what you guys have seen, who do you think is gonna win? Place your bets in the comments or in the chat below. Dan's looking pretty good here. He's starting to get some buildings down. He's got his pond, his water feature in. He's got some rocks for some detail. Looking good. He's got some decoration here. Farm some kids in chat. What's up? Okay, Alpha's starting to get some stuff down. He's got his animal barn. Got a lot of animal barns here. Ooh, I kind of like what he did there. He's kind of got them all in a row, making a long line of barns here. That looks nice. That looks nice. Kind of got off in the terraforming there, and that barn's kind of synced a little bit low, but that's fine. He's got his house and his barn. Alpha's starting to look pretty good. He's starting to get his farm in shape there. B Gaming, man, I tell you, his farm is just getting better and better. He's got his water feature in. It looks very compact. He's got his bins. He's got his silo for his animals and everything. Everything is starting to come together for him. He's got his bale storage sheds right there. He's got his main cold storage shed there, and just more animal barns. I mean, his house, everything's just coming together for him. I can't wait to see what it turns out to be at the end, though. Pond is in the back. That's it's always a good sign. You don't always have to have a pond in the front. It kind of takes away from your build. So you put it back kind of in the back corner out of the way. You get more focuses on your farm. So William likes where Dan is going. That's interesting. Yeah, Dan doesn't have much luck in iRacing. He's pretty fast, but he gets he always has these problems at the end. All right, I don't know. I'm a big fan of Blue Collar here.
Hey, Brodie, I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
How do we make fields?
Make
Do you have
fields.
to actually like cultivate, or is there a tool for it?
If you just paint a dirt texture, and
Okay.
just call it a field that way.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good.
Yep. All right, that was Alpha. He had a question about the field. So it sounds like somebody's going to take that field route, just painting dirt there, calling it a field. So we'll see what he does with that.
Hello, hello.
What's up?
How's it going?
It's going pretty good. Lots of problems, but it's
Awesome.
fine.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
How many people we got? We got
Like 8 people, 7 people.
Okay.
It's all right.
It's not that bad. It's
Yeah.
all good.
Yeah, see, Dummy over here, I forgot to put in the additional animal pen mod or whatever it's called.
Yep.
So yeah, we're kind of limited there.
Ooh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Am I good to hop on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not much has happened yet. I'm surprised. We are just about 30 minutes in, and some people have like 1 to 2 buildings placed. So we'll see how this goes.
Oh, well. Because you're not doing it, dude. You have to show them how it's done.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Also, did you build the farm that has all the trees?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I wiped the server and I
Holy
restarted it.
trees.
Yeah, I
Oh,
used a lot of trees.
Okay.
But yeah, that was mine.
Gotcha.
All right, guys, we have reached that 30 minutes in the farm build competition here. We are a quarter of the way through. I'm gonna start doing interviews. I'm gonna start pulling people in here. So let's see. Who do we want to put in here? Ooh, Mark's got some good buildings down. Let's see. I'm gonna do Dan first. I'm gonna jump over here to Dan. You guys are thinking Dan's the favorite, so I'm gonna pull Dan in here and see what he thinks. All right, I'm gonna start doing some interviews.
Oh, good.
Dan, what's going on?
Not much, you know. We're just got done with like kind of the farmhouse area, and then we're gonna start transitioning to the actual farm with the animals and where equipment's gonna go. So it's going pretty well.
Your farm's looking good so far. I like the landscape you got here, putting the house on top of the hill with a little pond on there, looking nice.
Hey, thanks. Yeah, I figured, you know, a farm area, you can sit out, you can look out into the look out as far as the farming area. I think it'll be pretty nice.
Oh yeah. What's your overall strategy here?
That's a really good question. I didn't really have a strategy coming into this. It was kind of a fly by
the seat of your pants kind of thing.
Yep, pretty much.
All right. And who do you think your biggest competitor is here today?
I would probably have to say either 4B or 4B or I would probably say Fear Knight.
Both of those farms are looking pretty good. Have you looked around and seen anybody else's farm?
I have not. I've been kind of focusing on mine a little bit.
Yeah, all good. But yeah, those are definitely two guys that you got to look out for, and hopefully you guys can build some good farms here.
Absolutely, I appreciate that.
All right, good luck.
Appreciate it.
All right, pause before you do the next one. That way I can join the server without interruptions.
Yep.
Everybody's probably like, "Oh,
Yeah.
there we go."
All right.
Oh no,
What?
my game just crashed.
No way.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh my god, you're kidding me. Oh my gosh.
No.
Maybe it'll go faster the second time.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Just, you know, be fine.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna wait for Myers to join back in, then we'll get another interview going here. But looking at Blake's farm, he's got a lot more down since I've been back here. Got some roads figured out, got the bins placed down. Little spread out, if I have to say. Not sure how he's going to tie those together, but so far he's got some buildings down. I'm not sure how much money he has left. I guess we'll go through and look at all the money here. Blake has 3.6 remaining. Mark has 3.7. Blue Collar has 3.3. Fear Knight has 3.2. Dan still has $4.1 million there. Maybe 5 mil is too much, but Myers is joining back in the server here. Please don't crash. Please don't crash.
Just add some minutes on the clock, you know?
Yeah.
This is dumb. I was joining last night. Didn't even take me like 3 seconds to even sync.
Really? Dang.
It's your stupid server, Brodie.
Oh, yeah. G-Portal.
Yeah.
All right, are you in? Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
All right.
You can start doing your thing.
Yep. Blake, what's going on, man?
Nothing, just figuring stuff out.
How's your farm looking?
Horrible.
Horrible. What's going on?
When you do construction, and you're working on a map at the same time, it's hard to get things perfect.
Did you test beforehand? Did you practice?
I haven't touched the game in a month.
Well, that's your problem. You gotta practice.
Yeah.
So, doing no preparation, what's going through your head right now? What are you trying to do here? What's your game plan?
One thing at a time.
One thing at a time. I see you've got a house here, an animal pen. You got some silos.
I'm just trying to get it roughly done, and then the rest will come as it goes.
All right. Well, we'll see how it looks. Who do you think your biggest competitor is here tonight?
4B.
4B. Yeah, his farm's looking pretty good. So we'll see if you can muster up enough and beat him. But his farm's looking pretty good here.
Well, it's easy to beat him.
Oh, really? We'll have to wait and see then. But good luck. I don't know what I'm doing. This is awful. This is
You're good.
awful.
Do you have like questions written down?
I have some questions, yes.
Okay, good. It's fine. We need variety. It's all good.
Yeah. Hey, Trinity, how's it going?
Hey, bud, it's going pretty well. How about yourself?
Oh, we're going pretty good. I had some struggles here with the mods and animal pens, but I think we got it figured out for now.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear it.
What's your farm looking like? What are we feeling?
We're doing a mostly animal farm with a little bit of greenhouses. Right now, we're just getting the base layer put out.
All right, your farm's looking pretty good. You see, you got some cows. Do you have horses? I saw you had a horse arena somewhere.
Yes, I do have horses. I have a couple horses.
Nice. What are you thinking here? So you got this massive layout here. How are you going to tie it all together?
It's going to be a lot of sheds and a couple roads. You'll have to see it to understand.
All right.
Got that vision in my head.
I trust your process here. And let's see. I got one more question for you. Let me find it. Did you do any preparation beforehand, or is this like totally on the fly here?
I just wanted to go straight for it.
Straight for it. No preparation at all.
None at all.
What kind of struggles are you seeing going that way?
Most of the problems I've issued is dealing with the water physics. That's about all I've really been struggling with.
Yeah, on my practice farm, I had a lot of problems with the water, but I see you got a nice pond here. It looks like it's going pretty good. So,
Thank you. Thank you.
well, I'll let you get back to your thing here, and good luck.
Appreciate it, bud.
I need a third monitor, so I don't have to switch back and forth. This sucks.
You can just do you have like the doc with questions on it or
Mhm.
something?
Yeah.
You can just like split screen it
That's true.
on that one monitor.
Why am I not thinking of that? Forby, how's it going?
Another day in paradise. Sorry, I forgot I had it muted.
You're good. Your farm's looking great. Everybody I've talked to so far says you're the favorite to win this whole thing.
I don't like how that is. No, I
You don't like that. Why don't you like that?
Because that means people expect things of me.
Well, your farm does look pretty dang good right now. I do have to say that.
I'm just vibing.
Just vibing, just playing it as it feels, huh?
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out how the farm wants it.
All right, so you got this nice pond back here in the back, and you got a couple cow sheds here. Everything's looking pretty good. You got your silo. Did you have any preparation beforehand? Is this all on the fly?
A little bit of preparation, not too much. Mostly what I did was just go look at what we had,
Okay.
And just looked at what the mods were.
All right. What's your biggest struggle so far?
Not having the mods that I'm used to.
Yeah, I realized that I should have asked everybody for their mods and kind of put a list together based on that. I wasn't thinking beforehand, so I apologize for that.
Oh, there's no reason to apologize. It's part of the competition aspect,
That's true. That's
You
true.
gotta adapt to what you have,
Very
and
true.
that's what I'm trying my best to do. I find myself sometimes looking for mods that I'm used to having, and going, wait, where are? Oh, wait, never mind. This isn't my folder.
Yeah, right. I totally understand that. Well, I don't want to take up too much more of your time here. Just wanted to say good luck, and your farm is looking great.
Well, thank you.
Hey, MX, what's going on?
Not much. Just trying to figure some dimensions out here.
How's your farm looking?
So I'm actually building my childhood farm, so it's looking about as good as I can get it to look right now.
It's looking pretty good to me. You got a nice barn back here. You kind of placed multiple barns together. It looks pretty good.
Yeah. So in game it might not function, but it's getting the desired look at least. So
Yeah, it looks pretty good. What's your biggest struggle so far you've noticed?
just building a barn that looked like what we actually use.
Yeah, I bet that'd be very hard. What
The
kind
land-
of farm
lo-
do you have in your life?
We had a dairy farm
Dairy farm.
in
Oh,
Wisconsin.
I can tell. Yeah, looking good.
Thank you.
Who do you think is your biggest competitor out here tonight?
I'll be honest, I don't really know. I'm pretty new to like the farm sim kind of scene, so I don't really know too many people in here. I know
Yeah.
Lieutenant Dan seemed to have come in as a favorite, so
Yeah,
I've seen his name a lot, and I've also heard his name a lot. So
Yeah, Dan's doing pretty good. Another favorite. Everybody else has been talking about 4B gaming. He's building his farm next to you, so we'll see how that turns out.
I'm gonna have to take a flight over and look.
Yeah, for sure. Well, good luck, and hopefully your farm turns out good.
Thank you.
Blue Collar Farms, what's up?
How's it going?
How's your farm looking?
Pretty good. The hiccup with the animal burn kind of threw a wrench in my plans at start with, but
Yeah, I apologize for that. I didn't realize I didn't have the additional animal pens in here. I swear
No,
I
it's all
did,
good.
but apparently I didn't. But what's your strategy
I
here?
think I'm kind of just going off of the design we had made up for the practice server.
All right. Yeah, I noticed you had one built in that practice server. It looked pretty darn good. And so far, this farm's looking pretty good as well. So you got a nice little pond here in the middle. Your farm's looking good. It's nice and organized here, nice and a smaller layout. I noticed a lot of other people have this massive layout, and I'm not sure how they're going to pull it together, but yours is looking really good so far.
I usually tend to stick with the smaller equipment. I don't like running the big, large operations.
Oh, for sure. I like the smaller
So-
bins as well. You don't have like the pit or anything. You got to have an auger for that. I love that as well.
Yeah, definitely trying to go for the old school American farm feel.
And you're doing a great job at that. What kind of experience do you have with farm building?
I mean, I've played since Farming Sim 17, so I've built a good number of the farms over the years.
All right. Yeah, I think FS17 was the first game you could build farms, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, you got tons
Yep.
of experience.
Yeah, it was definitely very limited though.
Oh yeah, it definitely was. But you have a great day and good luck to you.
You too. Thank you.
I think you're getting yelled at.
I know. Caleb, it's not my fault that you're not in here. It's not my fault your power went out.
Ooh.
All right, we gotta do Rex.
I feel like we'd look to have plates.
Are we talking to me?
RJ,
What?
what's going on?
A lot really.
How's your farm looking?
You know what you should do?
It's
Clear it like out.
it's looking great. I'm kind of going with a vibe from where I grew up, pretty much in East Texas, with cattle, trees, and hay is the
All right.
things
Cool.
that we do most here.
Gotcha. Did you have a? Did you practice at all before this, or is this kind of going on the fly here?
This is completely on the fly.
Okay. How many struggles are you having, or what's the struggle you've been having since you're doing it on the fly?
Terraforming,
Terraforming. Yeah,
but that's something I don't do that often. I don't know how to make a pond,
The ponds aren't that hard to make.
but
Just dig a hole in the ground and place some water in it. Call it good.
all right.
All right. Who do you think
Yeah.
your biggest competitor is here tonight?
Everyone else,
Everyone else. You don't think you can beat anybody?
no.
You gotta have some confidence, man.
I'm just Harrison Burton here. I'm just happy to be in the
Just
playoffs.
happy to be here. All right. Well, that's good to hear. Well, good luck to you, man.
Thanks.
All right. That is interview number 1 done.
Wow.
Thank goodness. What are your thoughts on the farm so far?
I mean, you could definitely tell they're still in early stages. I mean, everyone's at different parts for sure. Everyone definitely has. Some people have similar strategies. I feel like everyone else definitely has a different finalized idea.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Whose farm do you think is the best so far?
I'm not quite sure. I haven't looked at them.
Okay.
I'm just getting shots of all of them currently.
Gotcha. All right, we're back at Mark's farm here. His farm is coming together, actually. He's got the nice gate entrance here with the house and the shop. Looking good. He's got his shed starting to go back in here. I forgot Mark is not in Discord. Mark's farm is looking good, though. I think he is the closest to 4B for sure. Dan's farm is coming together. Looking good. He's got the sheds going down now for sure. Looking good. Starting to get some trees out by the house. Very nice as well. He's got the shop or the garage there. Nice fence around. Still got some terraforming to do here to even this out, level this out, smooth it out. But so far, so good. MX is looking good. Oh, this farm is looking amazing here. I'm loving the big slurry pit there. The nice farm. Everything's coming together here. Farm is looking good. Got the road as well. He's building his childhood farm, so that's always a fun one. I've done that several times. And it's just a lot of fun, man. And we're back to 4B. Oh, he's starting the detailing process. He's got some bushes down, some grass down. Oh boy, it's looking good. Let's see, we got about an hour left. An hour and 6 minutes left. Am I reading? I'm kind of reading chat. I'm reading chat occasionally. Emergency guy, what's going on? We're currently looking at 4B Gaming's farm. Let me see. Mark is having problems here. looking back at the money here, Blake's got around $3 million. Mark's got 3.5. Blue Collar's got a little over 3. Fear Knight's down to 2.3. He's getting kind of low. He's used over half his money already. Dan's got 3.6. Alpha's got 1.8. That's rough. RJ's got 2.1, and he hasn't done much. That's going to be rough as well. And then 4B's still got 3.1. He's using his money wisely. We'll see if we can get Mark in here. I'm not sure what's happening. Mark must have never used Discord before. I'm so confused.
Why?
Because I told him he has to join Discord voice chat for an interview. He said, okay, I'll try. And he asked if I could hear him, and he's not even in a voice chat. And I said, you have to join Discord voice chat. And he said, by pressing what? You gotta go in Discord.
Oh boy.
All right, we're looking at Blue Collar Farms again here. Looking pretty darn good. He's got another pond back here in the back in his cattle pasture. Looking good, looking good.
Hey,
Mark,
Brodie.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right.
Can you hear?
Your farm's looking good, man.
Thank you.
So you said you've never you haven't played online very much.
No, I really don't play that much with anyone online, or I kind of just play on my own save games. So
All right.
yeah,
Your farm is looking
I've
great, though.
done the research. Thank you. Thank you.
What's your overall game plan here?
Well, I'm just kind of winging it. Never I didn't go into this with a plan. I just thought of kind of building a big size American farm and adding some of the sheds and some of the decorations that I've seen from other people, kind of like Buck and doing his Nebraska farm series by adding some different sheds and whatnot. I'm just not sure how I'm going to do the animal pens though.
All right, I gotcha. Your farm definitely has the most detail so far, that's for sure. Looking good.
Thank you. I'm just figuring out how to use my money to not make it go too overboard, but to implement all the things that you asked us to do. So
Yeah, $5 million isn't a lot when you look at it in the farm build competition. So you definitely got to figure out what to spend it on and what not to.
yeah.
All right.
I like the idea though that someone had to do in the field. That sounded pretty cool. Maybe I could. I don't know. I might have to. I want to make it. It'd be cool if I could make it look like a real field and like get like a plow or whatever and plow it up and make like a little pasture. But we'll see.
Yeah. So for the fields, I forgot to tell some people this, but for fields, all you have to do is paint dirt texture and call it a field. You don't actually have to plow it up or anything like that. So,
Okay.
To make it easier for you guys.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. I won't take up too much more of your time. Who do you think your biggest competitor is here?
I'm gonna go with. I'm not gonna say this just because a lot of other people have said it. I really think 4B is doing a really good job with his farm. I really like the layout of his.
All right. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Well,
He finally got Discord figured out.
actually, his farm does look pretty good.
It does. Kind of worried for RJ here. His farm is.
We're a little
Yeah.
halfway through, and
Yeah, we've got an hour and 12 seconds, so halfway through.
Oh, wow.
What?
Is this? Hold up.
Okay, some people started buying equipment to place at their farms. I didn't think about that.
Who's 21 over here?
21? Let me
Yeah,
see.
I've got my HUD and everything off.
21 is Trinity, or Fear Knight.
Okay. A very large scale farm.
Very large, I agree. And he's starting to add equipment to the farm.
Mm.
I feel like it's a little early.
I guess it's just you and me judging.
Yes.
Alrighty. Oh, okay. I like. So I guess it's going for like some sort of rodeo style
Yeah.
type thing. Okay, I like it. It's different.
Yeah, for sure. Needs some more
good. It's
trees
variety.
and decoration, though.
For sure. Definitely some more grass
Yeah.
here and there.
Looking
Maybe
good
some
so far.
smoothing, but yeah.
All right, so we're back at Blake's farm here. His bins are just kind of out in the middle of nowhere here, but his farm is starting to look better. He's got his 2 sheds here for cold storage. He's got his main shop over here now. It's starting to come together. We'll see. He's got an hour left. Everybody has an hour left to build their farm. We are already halfway through the competition. You know, I thought 2 hours was going to be plenty of time, but I'm not sure if it is or not. We will see. 4B's farm is just looking amazing. I tell you what, though. Just fantastic. Starting with the detailing, starting to put some trees in here. Looking good for sure. I don't know. I think it's between Mark and 4B right now. Those are the 2 better farms that I've seen. Dan is starting to get up there. It's going to be close competition here. I'm not seeing much terraforming done in Mark's farm. At least Dan has some terraforming here. He's got to do some work here to get this more smoothed out here. But other than that, his farm's looking good. Not much other terraforming, though. I would have liked to seen some more hills and stuff, rolling hills across here. Well, that's fine. 4B doesn't have any terraforming. That's one thing he's going to get knocked down for. Yeah, no terraforming thus far. He's got another hour to see if he wants to do some terraforming and adding some fields or something. But coming over here to MX Alpha, he's starting to get some fields placed in. He's got a couple fields here, some terraces or something put in there, waterways. Something like that in there. He's got some sheds down. He's starting with the decoration. He's placing trees now. Looking good. He's got his bins set up back here. This farm is starting to take shape. I'm starting to get a good visual of what it's going to look like. I can't wait to see it when it's done. Popping back on over here to Mark's farm. I know we were just here, but his farm does not have much deformation or landscaping, but it does have a pond. I did not notice this before. It does have a pond. That kind of gives it some more character here. He's got some trees down for some decoration. Everything's looking good. He's still got plenty of money. He's got some landscaping here. He's got to do some painting, but he's got some good sheds here for sure. Going for a larger American farm, I'm pretty sure. So, looking good. You can see Trinity with the semi back there, taking that over to his farm. Back over here to RJ's farm. What?
Oh, just keep messing up my shot.
Oh.
It was going so smooth, and then I hit a fence.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah. Ah.
All right, back to RJ's farm. It's looking better. He's got some more sheds down. He's got some random gravel right there in the grass. We'll not pay attention to that right now. He's got something here. Is this supposed to be a pond or something? I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly what that is. But he's got his cow pasture here. I don't know if he knows he can turn that off. But if he can, he right clicks on, there's a sign, this white sign right here. That'll turn the blue painted area off. He's got his nice house here. He's got some flags down. He's got some controversial flags down. We're not going to pay too much attention to those. But he's got a nice shed there. And he's got a nice building there. Yeah, Rex, if you can hear me in chat here, you got to go to the decorations tab. And you scroll all the way over. It's by kind of like the flag area. If you keep scrolling past the flags, you should find some water. All right, whose farm have we not looked at in a while? I guess we can go back to Trinity's and look at that in more detail. All right, William, if you're still in chat, who do you think is going to win this competition from what you've seen so far? But we're back at Trinity's farm. He's got more of a ranch style with the rodeo over here. I kind of like the rodeo aspect of it, for sure. Definitely an aspect I didn't think about. I got to give him some bonus points for that. But he's got a nice pond. The thing I'm not liking about this farm is how spread out it is. He needs some more decoration to make it feel more cozy, I guess is what I'm thinking here. But so far, he's gotten most of the bullet points. He just doesn't have any land deformation or any landscaping. Everything is all flat. The pond, does the pond count? Because it's in its own category as a water feature. So I don't think I can count the pond as landscaping. So we will see if he adds anything. But yeah, so far it's pretty flat. So we will see if he adds anything like that. Blake's farm is starting to come together. He still doesn't have water in his pond, but his sheds are starting to come together. His detailing is coming together. I'm not sure. He's got bees back here in the corner looking good. He's got pasture. He's got some more miscellaneous barns and stuff. He just needs some more trees and some more of that detail to get some stuff together here. Oh, we're coming back over here to Blue Collar Farms. He started the tree process. It is starting to look amazing. We come through here, through the middle of the trees. He does have some terraforming. He's got the nice hill up to the second level here. You might have to do some landscaping there to smooth that out, but he's got the nice pathways. It's not just straight one color. He's got the mix of gravel and grass in there as well. Just the detail, it's starting to come together. The farm is in a wooded area, which brings a lot more detail to it for sure. And there's not too many trees, in my opinion, to where it feels cluttered. Farm is looking good for sure. The only thing the only thing that might be wrong, which I messed up too in my practice farm, I put too many trees near the driveway to where equipment might not be able to go back and forth through the driveway. That's the only thing I could see wrong with that, but that is, I did the same thing when I built my farm on the practice server as well. Coming back to 4B here. 4B has got some trees down, and it is starting to look pretty darn good. He's got another barn back here with another pasture, looking good. The detail on this farm is absolutely insane. He's got some wooded regions next to the pond. Things are starting to come together for him for sure. I can't wait to see how this turns out at the end, to see what other details and decorations he can put in here. Still not seeing any land deformation though. He does have a little bit there. I just call that a manure pit though, so I'm not sure I could count that. Maybe giving a bonus point for that, an extra point towards that, but nothing for land deformation except for the pond, and again, that's its own category, so I don't think I can count that. Dan is starting to get some pastures in, or a field in here. He did raise this area here. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, this must be a pasture. This must be a pasture, not a field. That's the manure right there is my guess. Looking good so far. It must be like a feedlot kind of thing right there. He's got a flagpole with the good old American flag there. Some barns. He's got a nice pond on top of his hill here. It'd be nice to see some, like a stream running off of that through the dam or something. That'd be kind of cool. But coming over here to MX's farm. MX has got a dang good farm right here. Holy crap. I'm seeing a lot of gravel though. That's the only thing I'm seeing. I know it's based off a real life location, so I can't help that too much. But it is there's a lot of gravel. So far so good. I love him combining these buildings together to make it look like the one he had back in his childhood, for sure. He's got some trailer homes here as well, looking good. He's got the main house. This farm is starting to come together. He's got the fields as well. Just like to see some more decoration and more trees in that build. All right, Mark's farm is getting more and more detailed as we speak. This guy's just adding so much detail. He's got his truck parked up there. Got a nice sidewalk to the house. A nice little animal pen right here. I'm not sure what exactly that is, but he's got his staging area. He's got his combine up on the hill. That counts as land formation, deformation, or whatever you want to call it. That counts as landscaping there. He's got it. Got a little rough on the edges here. Might have smoothed that out just a little bit, but he's got his combine up there, looking good. Got his main shop and some more buildings back here. Got some seed bins right there as well, looking good for him for sure. So he's got a lot of work to do still, adding more trees and more detail, but you know Mark has got the detail in the bag. All right, before we look at anybody else's farms, we're going to go through here and see what the money situation's like. Blake has around $2.6 million still. Mark has $2.9 million. So he's still got plenty of money to do some more terraforming and more landscaping, more detailing, everything there. He's got plenty of money. Blue Collar Farm still has 2.7. These guys still have tons of money. Maybe I should have lowered the money requirement here. But Fear Knight has 1.5. Dan has 3.4 still. He's still got a ton of money in his under his account. MX Alpha has used a good majority of his money. He's down to almost $1 million here. So he's got to start putting on the reserves and saving as much money as possible to make sure he can make it to the end. RJ's below that $2 million mark. And then 4B still has $2.5 million. I think 4B Gaming is looking like he's going to win his first farm build competition from what I've seen so far. That guy has been nothing but amazing with this farm build so far today. Looking at RJ's farm here. He's got the pond and he found the water. He did find the sign to get rid of that blue stuff in the animal pasture. It makes the farm look so much better already. He's got his farm shop, his main shed here, the wooden barn. He's got his house and garage there as well. Looking pretty good. I do like the forest back here. Might have overdone it a little bit with the bushes. Maybe would have taken some of those out of there. But overall, still a great looking farm so far. We have about 45 minutes left in this competition here. I'm going to go ahead and give them their 45-minute warning. All right, there's their 45-minute warning. Coming back over here to Trinity's farm, he has listened. He's added more trees and more detail. He's got the spotlights for the areas of his rodeo. I assume this is the main rodeo area where you're going to have the bull riding, the horse, the barrel racing, stuff like that. Maybe you'd have some barrel racing over here as well. This is more of the equine, the jumps, and that kind of stuff. So you probably wouldn't see barrel racing over here. But yeah, he's got the main area over here. He's got horses, he's got cows, he's got pretty much everything. I think I saw some chickens back here. This is chickens, I believe, right here. Yes, chickens in that building. He's just got a ton of stuff here. And he's starting to get equipment lined up and everything. Everything is looking pretty darn good for him. All right, chat, tell me who do you think is going to win? We got Blake over here with his farm. looking pretty darn good so far. He's got the details going in. We've got MX Alpha, or not MX Alpha. We got Blue Collar Farms. Blue Collar Farms right here in the top left corner. He's got a lot of the details in. He's got a lot of trees being added. He's got the cattle barn back there in the back. We've got 4B Gaming here. He's got his farm looking pretty darn good. He's got the 2 beef cattle barns right there. And the bins, the pond. This farm is looking pretty dang good. Over here, we've got MX Alpha building his childhood farm. Looking pretty good. He's got the fields. He's got the waterways. Everything is looking pretty darn good. He's got some deformation right here with the waterways, just to kind of flow the water in and out like true waterways would, ditches and stuff like that. He does have some land deformation right here. The farm is kind of up on a hill. Gonna have to smooth that out, but this farm is still looking pretty good. We've got Lieutenant Dan. He's started to get some stuff figured out here with his manure pits, his manure piles, some corralling here as well. Got some more farm building stuff over here, some silos, some more buildings and stuff. He's got his main house over here. So Lieutenant Dan is looking pretty good as well. Down to our last two, we've got Mark over here. He's got his staging area set up with his combine, his tractor, and grain cart. He's probably got the most detail here, for sure. Got his bins, his pond, his sheds over here as well. That farm is looking good. And then last but not least, we've got RJ over here with his farm. Got a nice forest, got some ponds, got some cattle, some buildings here. Let me know in the comments, who do you think is going to win? We have just over 40 minutes remaining. Let me know in chat who you think is going to win. All right, I'm going to start doing some interviews again. We're going to pull Dan back in here. All right, I'm going to do round 2 of interviews.
All right.
Hey, Dan, what's up?
Not much, just, trying to get this farm completed. We're just put down some fermenting silos down for the cattle farm, so I think we're just coming along pretty well.
Looking good. You've got just over 40 minutes left. What is your goal? What are you going to work on next? What else do you have to get?
I think what I'm going to work on next is just kind of tidy up small details. Make sure that lights are around. If I need to add anything else, then probably do that. Just finishing touches that I really need to add to it.
All right.
So,
sounds good.
Absolutely.
I love this cattle barn you got back here in the back with the pasture with, I assume these are manure piles back here.
Yes.
All right. That's what I thought. All right. Well, good luck to you, man.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
How are things going, Blake? Blake, are you there?
I was muted.
Ah, okay. How are things going?
Definitely going better than earlier.
I can see that you got a lot of buildings down. You're starting to work on detailing here.
Yeah, it's still nowhere near what I want it to be, but
Well, you got a nice river.
it'll be done eventually.
Well, for sure. You got, so what, 40 minutes left? Yeah, 39 minutes left. What's the big thing you're going to work on here to get this farm complete?
The middle area, finish up decorations, get the ponds filled with water, and that's about it.
Alrighty, well, good luck. You got 39 minutes left.
Yep.
Trinity, what's going on, man?
Hey, bud, how's it going?
It's going pretty good. I love this rodeo style you're going for here.
Thank you, thank you. That was the big plan.
How did you find that? How did you come up with that plan?
I used to be a rancher myself and used to go a bunch of rodeos, and it just clicked in my head.
Well, it's
Build
looking
a
great.
rodeo. Thank you.
You got some trees in here as well. The decoration's going pretty good. What's your biggest struggle you got going on right now?
Finding the correct place just to run the roads.
Oh, yeah. The roads are usually the hardest part for me.
Yes, sir. I just want it to look as legitimate as possible.
Oh, for sure. Well, you're looking good. I love the greenhouses as well. It's another good touch there.
Thank you.
What's the story behind the greenhouses? Anything personal story or just for fun?
Just for fun. I mean, I used to do farming as well, but we never did greenhouse. We did soybeans. But
Oh, gotcha. Well, I'm loving the farm, and good luck to you the rest of the way.
thank you, bud.
Let's see if we can't talk to MX again here. All right. MX, how's it going?
Pretty good. I'm just putting in details now.
I see you got some waterways or little streams here in the fields. What's that about?
Yeah, so in north central Wisconsin, it's 100% just hard packed clay. So we have to dig like super deep ditches. So that is what those are. Our fields all have just extremely deep ditches for water runoff.
That's interesting. I guess I haven't seen that, but I haven't really been up there to witness that. So that's an interesting factoid there.
Yeah. I try to educate people on farming as I play the game. So.
Oh, for sure. That's good. The rest of the farm is looking pretty good, though. You got everything else pretty much done. Need some more detailing here and there, but overall the farm is looking pretty good.
Yeah, that's just what I'm trying to wrap up here.
All right. Well, good luck to you the rest of the way.
Sounds good. Thank you.
B, how's the farm working?
Good, just doing some decorating.
Oh, it's looking great. I love the all the decorating you're doing here. And is this like a manure pile here you got in this one pasture or this one building here?
No, actually, that is something that you usually would put in a cow pen. You're usually going to have a like a rise in the center of the pin, so that way the water will run down. That spot will dry out, and your cattle will still have a spot to go to a dry spot to go to.
That makes sense. I guess I didn't think about that. That makes a ton of sense, though.
Yeah, I kind of know cattle.
I bet.
But yeah, no, that's all that really is. Yeah,
All right, what's your biggest struggle you got going on right now?
The lack of matching grass texture.
Yeah, see, I noticed that problem when I was building my practice farm, and yeah, so I know what you're going through there. You kind of have to repaint all of the grass if you want it to look semi the same.
Yeah, yeah. I've painted a nice vast swath around the farm.
Yeah, for sure. I'm loving the pond back here, loving like the wooded area you got around the back as well.
No, I'm just kind of going with the vibe of whatever's coming to me for it.
Apparently, you got a good vibe tonight, though, for sure, because your farm is looking amazing.
This is just usually what I do.
All right, well, good luck to you.
All right, thank you.
Hey, Blue Collar Farms, what's going on?
How's it going?
How's your farm looking?
Good.
Good. I see you're moving equipment in now. Is that what you're doing?
Yep. Just trying to make the most out of the last, what, half an hour or so?
Yep, you got 33 minutes left. So,
all right.
Are you thinking the farm's pretty much done? You're just moving equipment in, or you got more detailing and stuff to work on?
No, I feel like I'm in a point now where I'm done.
All right, it's looking good. Love the layout. Love all the trees. You know, I love my trees for sure. So you're definitely checking that box.
Research. I was doing my research prior.
That's smart. That's smart. Yeah, I do love my trees, and it looks like you followed that pretty darn good. So
yeah, I definitely say I've got a pretty good forest of trees going for you over here.
Yeah, for sure. Well, good luck to you, man.
Thank you.
Mark, how's the farm coming?
Going pretty good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What do you think of it so far?
Oh, it's looking good. I love the white fence you got going around it now. I love the pond as well, and just the layout. The layout looks good. I have a question though. What is the staging area here? You got your combine and your grain cart. I'm curious.
Oh well, I wanted to put a little bit of terraform there, and I thought it'd be kind of cool to have an American farm where maybe you have the combine set up there, unloading into the grain cart there. I thought that would be pretty cool.
Oh yeah, it looks great. I love the flowers you got around it as well. Looking good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Any struggles you've been having?
I guess the small. I don't know. I mean, like someone said this before, not having the mods I normally play with. There's some of those mods that I just trying to think of a couple, but like some of those deeper design packages that I would like to use but aren't currently in here. But other than that, I don't know if it's like since I don't really play online that often, I don't know if it's like something where it's just kind of delayed, but my paint seems to stick there for a while and I have to come over and paint it a couple times to get it gravel. So that's about it though.
Yeah, that's a common multiplayer issue. You have to paint it a different color and then repaint it the color you want it, and it seems to fix it. So yeah,
it was kind of funny. This is my first time ever building a farm, and I think it turned out really great. I wish I could find a way to save it.
Yeah, so I'll probably be posting the save game afterwards somewhere, and then you can download that and play on it that way.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Anything else you're going to build on the farm, or are you pretty much done then?
I need to add some more trees. I know you like your trees. I need to add more of those, and I don't know. I'm just seeing a lot of empty spaces and trying to figure out what I could do. Maybe a small field or something. I'm not sure. I was thinking of like a little solar panel action.
Oh, that would be cool.
But
for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll keep looking through all the sheds and stuff and see what we got to work with. So yeah, that's about it.
All right. Well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
going?
Um, yeah, adding another pond just because I have so much empty space.
Yeah, farm is looking good. You got a couple barns here
So
and there.
yeah, and then like I have my pond over here where the cattle are, and that's just gonna be like the cattle pond, and then over here behind my house is gonna be like the pond that would theoretically have like fish and stuff and be a little bigger, so you could have like, your kids have a place to like canoe or whatever.
Yeah, canoe fishing, always fun
Yeah.
stuff to do for sure. After that's done, what else do you think you got to do to get this farm ready? Or are you pretty much done?
After I get that done, I just really have detailing and stuff and getting the equipment over here.
All right. Well, good luck to you, man.
Oh, thanks. Let's see.
All right. Well, that was round 2 of interviews. Yeah, Georgia's losing. That is amazing. I love that. I love that just because Nate's a Georgia fan and I want them to lose. All right, looking at Blake's farm here. He's got the nice river stream over there. Looks like he connected it to a previous stream that was kind of like off the side of the map. Good connection there. He got it running out there through the farm kind of and out here in the pond. Got a nice bin site. The decoration is starting to come in here for Blake for sure. Everything is starting to come together for him. He's got a nice shop here of some sort. And a horse area. A whatever you want to call that. All right, but moving on, we've got blue collar here. His farm is looking pretty good. He's got the nice pond in the back as well. He's got lots of trees, of course. I love my trees. He's using up most of his area. Let's see if I go to the map. We'll be able to see how much the area he's actually using. He's using a good chunk of it. If I could say there, yeah. He's got the square here, so he's using a good chunk of it. Driving back some equipment right now as we speak. At 4B's farm, it just looks amazing. He said something about this pile here not being manure. It's like you want to raise the center of it up so the water drains. You have a nice dry spot for the cattle, which makes a ton of sense. He knows his cattle stuff. This pasture over here must not be used, or this feedlot here must not be used very much. It's overgrown and stuff like that, but he's got tons of trees in here. His farm's pretty much done. He doesn't have a field or much landscaping, but the farm looks phenomenal nonetheless. Dan's farm is looking good. He's got the 2 manure piles as well. He's got some lights going in, some trees going over here by the house. This thing's looking pretty darn good. He's dragging some equipment back as we speak. He's got a wheel loader there and a feed mixer, so looking good. I see a lot of gravel though. Not a huge fan of all the gravel, but we will see at the end here. See if he does some more detailing and stuff. Coming over here to MX Alpha's farm. The road here is gigantic, which is, I mean, I guess, I don't know about where he's from, where the road sizes are, but he's got a nice row of trees or bushes down the side of the lane. That is phenomenal. Love that. Love the decoration. Love the ditches he's got here. He was talking about how those there's a lot of clay in the area. You need to dig those out so the water can drain there. Makes a ton of sense. He's got his dairy cow barn back here. Just a lot of detailing. So looking good. He's got a couple fields in here as well. right, we're over here now at Mark's farm. Adding some more trees. I would love to see that. Got some buildings. He's got a door on this building over here. And there's no driveway out of it. So we'll just have to see what exactly happens there. But he said he's pretty much done. Just got a few things here and there. But things are looking good. He's got a solar panel down now as well. So he's got the nice entrance, multiple solar panels, and just a really nice decorative area here. Nice pond and everything. RJ's farm over here looks pretty good as well. Time is starting to run out here. We're going to get to the voting process here in a few minutes. So we will see who takes home the $100 cash prize. I would do community voting again this year, guys, but last year it was kind of rigged. It was whoever had the biggest audience kind of won the whole thing. Chris won last year. He was not able to make it tonight. He had other plans, so that is why he is not in here. And Nate, his power went out, so he is not here either. So those were the top two in the last Farm Build competition, and they are not here tonight, sadly. I do like Dan's rodeo concept he's got going here. He's added a fence border, looks like. Looking good. He's got some more trees going in. Got the lights and everything. So, looking good, looking good. And Blake's farm is coming together. The only thing I'm noticing about Blake's farm is the bins are out in the middle of nowhere. Compared to his farm, that's probably the biggest thing for me right now. Alright, looking good. Blue Collar's farm is done. We have 22 minutes until the timer is up and we get to vote to see who the winner is. Alright, I am going to put a poll in chat here. Just because, why not? Alright, we started the poll. Should I do a third farm build competition in the future? Go vote right there. Seven votes and they're all yes. All right. Well, I guess I'm doing another competition here in the future. Who was talking? Somebody was saying doing one right when FS25 comes out. I'm not sure. With the buildings and stuff, it'd make it really hard for sure without the mods. But we might be able to figure something else. A photo competition. Not sure how I would make that into a video per se. But yeah, I could do like a photo competition just in the Discord. Yeah, Ted, you were definitely not here the entire time. You would have been talking. Funny guy. 15 votes at 100%. Mark's got to plow. He's going to plow up a field. A very smart decision by him. Give him some extra points. See, let's look at the money wise, as we have 20 minutes remaining. We have Blake here with $2 million. See, I gave these guys way too much money. There was no strategy aspect involved with money. $2 million for Blake, $2 million for Mark, 1.4 for Blue Collar. Fear Knight has 800,000. Dan has 1.9. These guys have tons of money left. MX Alpha has 900,000. RJ has 1.5. And 4B still has $2.5 million. Insane. These guys sure do know how to spend their money wisely. Unlike me. On my farm, and I did in practice, I used $5.2 million.
How much longer we got?
Like that. We have 18 minutes remaining.
Okay. Who's really catching your eye right now?
Who's catching my eye? I think 4B probably has the best farm in my opinion. 4B or I don't know. I think Alpha's is looking pretty good too. Who do you think's got your eye? Or who's got your eye?
I don't. I mean, 4B's it looks pretty good. Blue Collar over here is not half bad. Honestly, it kind of caught my eye. It's smaller, kind of more compact. Blake's farm is, if he can wrap it up in a good way, I think it'd be pretty good. That creek going down the middle of it with the bridge,
Yep,
really caught my eye as well.
for sure.
The whole rodeo thing going on down here is interesting to say the least.
It is
It's
very
definitely
interesting.
very, very large scale.
Yep.
Definitely filled in pretty well.
Yep. Well, I seem to have gotten myself stuck outside the map somehow. Can I get back in? Oh, okay, I'm back in. I was stuck there for a minute. Don't know how that happened. Aaron, how do I find the cattle sheds on 4B's farm? So, those came out like right at the beginning of FS25. I can't remember exactly where I got them. They're probably on itch somewhere if they weren't taken down. They might have gotten taken down. There's been so many mods that have gotten taken down and stuff because the modders don't want them out there anymore or whatever, for whatever reason. So maybe they're not even public anymore. I don't know. But they're probably out there. Emergency. You're going to have to be in the next competition if you think you can make a better one. Got to prove yourself there. Yeah, Tim, I like that idea of just a common goal of a certain farm, like a cattle farm or something like that. That's a good idea for sure. I'm definitely gonna have to work on the mod pack. This will probably be the last one of FS22 though, so I'll have time when FS25 comes out to hopefully get some good mods in here and get the correct mods, because I did not get the right mods in here. There's probably a lot more mods that could have got in here for sure. Okay, we got 21 votes and 95% of y'all said yes. Who is the one person that said they do not want to see another farm boat competition? Who is it? I'm going to single you out just because I want to ask why. We have 15 minutes left. Ted, it was not you, huh? Sure. Sure. Probably Mr. Yoon. Is he even here? You can't wait for FS25, and you get to do it on PC for the first time. Yeah, there you go. PC's a lot better than console for sure. I started out FS17 on console. I had FS15 on computer on PC. That was at my grandparents' house, so I didn't get to play very much. FS17 was the first one I had on console, and then halfway through 19, I got my PC. So I was able to play on PC, and I haven't looked back since. I don't think I've played Farm Sim on a console since. Alright, we have 12 minutes left. Everybody's wrapping up their farms. Getting their last bits of detail in here. Farms are looking pretty good. I haven't checked on Mark in a while. Let's see how Mark is doing over here. He's got his solar panels. He was gonna plow a field. I'm not sure what exactly happened. There goes somebody with a tedder. Don't know exactly. But everybody's farm is looking pretty darn good so far. I like how everybody's stuck to the sides. Nobody wanted to build a farm in the middle of the map. You don't own the land. Did you build your farm not on the land? That's because you don't own that land. You bought the wrong farmland. Your whole farm is on farmland 20, and you bought 19. That's your problem there, bud. Just from what I'm seeing here, it's on the wrong one. Oh, I had this on 5 times speed. I'm such an idiot. Oh, well, I did not realize that that was on 6 times speed. That's super unfortunate. Now it's getting dark.
Wow, dude.
I did not realize time was advancing and now it's getting dark.
Wow, dude.
Well, we're gonna
You
have
messed
to...
up.
What?
Making it dark.
Yeah, well, I'll advance time to morning when we judge or whatever. I don't know.
I'm gonna get my my votes in a little bit early, and then while you judge for your half, I think I'm gonna get a shot of everybody standing on their farms.
Okay. farms only look good in the dark? Sure they do. Oh, it's funny too. That's a good one. All right, Blake's got some staging going on here. He's got some semis. A nice staging area here. Some combines, tractors. Looking pretty solid. Love the nice creek he's got going on here. He has some little bits of terraforming here. A little rough, but we'll give him some points for that for sure. Not many people actually did some land deformation, which is totally fine. It's so much harder to build farms like that. I should have made it like a bonus, like 10 points. This farm is looking pretty good. Love the fields, which looks good. How much time we got left? 6 minutes. Ted lives underground. Oh. Brodie is looking pretty darn good. I did not think about this idea. Got the greenhouses and stuff like that. Looking pretty darn good. Everybody's farm turned out pretty good, I have to say. Nobody ran out of money, which is good. Everybody's farm looks like it's going to get completed within the 2-hour time limit, which is good. Maybe the time limit was too long, and maybe there was too much money involved. Originally, the money limit was $2 million. Let's take a look at the money one more time. Fear Night is at $28. I take that back. Somebody did use all their money. Blake still got 1.6, 1.3, 1.4, $28, 1.2, 800, 1.4, 1.8. So everybody's pretty much out of that $2 million range. So everybody's used at least $3 million. So I think for the next competition, I'll probably set the money limit at $3 million. Because obviously $5 million was a little bit too much, except for Trinity here. He used almost every single dollar that he had. So let's quick look at the map here. Had slots for 25 people. Then I realized Farm Sim only allows 16 people on a server, but we only got about 8 people here tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 people here tonight. Decent turnout. If you guys would like to be in the next farm build competition, I will have details out later. All right, we're in the closing minutes here. What type of equipment do people have? So, I think Blake has a Ford. He's got a Mustang. See, I didn't put too many mods in here, but I think I accidentally put the Mustang in here. And he does have the Ford Mustang. It doesn't have windows or mirrors or anything like that. It's kind of broken, but he's got it nonetheless. That's really it for vehicles. Everybody else has the Lizard truck, I think. All right, I am gonna do a poll here for chat and see what we got going here. Let me end this one. Let me start another one. Oh, I can't do 8 options, so I guess I can't do this. That kind of sucks. Well, I guess I can't do it. Just type in chat who do you think's gonna win. Yeah, I can't do that, sadly. Just type in chat who you think is gonna win.
What the?
Why is the game paused? What? Did I do something? How do did I do something? I don't know if that was me or somebody else.
I don't know. I was like,
that
what?
was weird.
Somebody accidentally hit their pause button on their keyboard.
Apparently, yeah. Can we stop with the pausing, please? What? What is happening?
Knock it off.
All right, and that's the time limit.
Oh, okie dokie. I guess I'm finishing up mine. If you want to get started on yours, and then I'll get shots of everybody.
Okay. All right, time for the judging. Grab the spreadsheet. All right, we'll do blue collar first. All right. All right, we got blue collar here for the terraforming. He did get some terraforming done, so that's good. He did terraform just a little bit. He's got a decent amount, more than, and I think he's got the most terraforming, so I gotta keep that in mind. He's got pretty smooth transitions. Yeah, I'd say that's fairly smooth for what he has. So I'll give him a 3. 3 for terraforming. Animals, he does have animal pens. He's got 1. He's got animal pasture. Yeah. Give that a 3. Decoration. I think he did some good decoration here. It's kind of lacking some decoration, for sure. Tons of trees, though. I have to give him a 4 on that one. Water features. He's got some decent water features. Nothing too crazy though. Let's see. Water features. He has a couple water features with some detailing. I'll give him a 3. He's got some detailing for the water features. Yeah, I'll give him a 3. And then for the flow, let's see. For the flow, he's got a good flow. It's all compact. It all flows nice together, so I gotta give him a 5 for that one. 4B, time to do 4B. Alright, he did add a water feature. He added the stream all the way around. He did have the pond from the beginning, kind of forgot about that. He's got a field here. That's good, that's good. Alright, 4B, terraforming. I gotta give him... terraforming, there's lots of terraforming with smooth transitions. I don't know about that. I don't see much terraforming. He does have this here, which he did clearly state. He's got the water. I guess I have to count the water as terraforming because it's pretty smooth here. I'll give him a 3. It has some terraforming and it has smooth transitions, so I'll give him a 3 for that. Animals, I have to give him... I'll give him a 5 for animals. I think I give him a 5 for animals. They're very practical. He knew a lot about cattle. I think it's just super practical. Yeah, everything looks pretty good for that. Decoration, I think he's got a lot of good decoration here for sure. Has a ton of decoration, ton of details, trees, bushes, fields, etc. He's got all that marked down here. I gotta give him another 5 for that. Moving into the water feature, he's got this nice big pond here with the stream coming out the back. He's got some detail to it as well, which is always a plus. So I'll give him a 4 there. Give him a 4 in the old water feature. And flow, I think I gotta give this man a 5 for flow. This is beautifully laid out. The paths are looking good. They might be a slightly big, but he didn't really have it. I guess he had some vehicles, but these paths are massive. That's really the only thing I can see here for this. I gotta give this guy, I'll give him a 4 for the flow. Alright, MX Alpha is next. Alright, looking over at the farm. This guy did have some terraforming. So I'll give him... I'll give him a 3 as well. Nobody really impressed me with the terraforming. Animals, he impressed me with animals here. He's got this makeshift dairy barn here he made. I wouldn't say it has multiple animal pens. It's really only the one. So I gotta give him a 3 for that though. So another 3 for MX here. Decoration. I'd say he did really good with the decoration, especially with these waterways and stuff. I'd say probably a 4 for decoration. Water features, I gotta give him a 2 for that. He's got the little waterways, but he doesn't have a big pond or anything like that. Very, very small water feature, so I'll give him a 2 for that one. And then overall flow of the farm flow is pretty nice. It is based off a real life location. Let's see. It does have big open sections for sure. I'll give him a 3 on the flow. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. All right, now we're talking about Dan. Dan's farm looks pretty good. Now the terraforming, he does have terraforming, but looks like he did come back over and smooth it out a little bit more maybe. Looks good. Now that's really the only terraforming he did. He does have the manure piles here and there. I'm going to give Dan, I'll give him a 4 for terraforming just because he actually did something noticeable with the terraforming. Nobody else really gave this much effort in the terraforming. Yeah, we'll give him a 4 for the terraforming. Animals, he had to make do because there was no animal pastures left to be placed. So he does have the 1. He has, I'll give him a 3 for that. That's really the best I can do there. Decoration, he has decent decoration. I would love to see more trees. That's really the big thing. I don't see many trees. He's got some bushes here and there, some flags, and some lights, but I need more trees and more detail of that aspect. So I'm gonna give him, I guess I'll give him a 3 for that too. Water features, he does have the 1 little pond here. That is his water feature. So I'll give him a 3 for that as well. Alright, moving on to flow. I'd say the farm flow's good, but there's so much gravel. I'd give him a 2 for that. Alright, moving on to Blake. Coming to Blake's farm right here. This farm is pretty dang massive here. So terraforming, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt with the water feature. I'll give him a 3 for that. He does have the little rivers and stuff, which technically is underwater feature, but that's fine. He's got the animal pen. It's fairly well detailed. I'll give him a 3 for that as well. Coming to decoration, he's got tons of decoration. You see it's got some gravel in there. It's just not the best. Doesn't even have grass there. It's different kinds of grass. I'll give him a I'll give him a 3. Yeah, Blake's just getting solid 3s and everything right now. Water features. I'm giving him a 5 for water features. Because there's not much detail per se. I guess I gotta give him a 4. I'll give him a 4 for water features because he has so many water features. He's got the creek, stream. I mean, it doesn't look the best. It could have added more detail. And yeah, so I'll give him a 4. I gotta give him a 3, just because they needed detail. Started out with 5, dropped him a 3. I'm sorry, Blake, but they need more detail. They need the ground of the ponds to look better. You can't have random gravel in there and stuff. And they didn't look as nice and detailed as I thought. But overall flow, I'd give Blake a solid 4 for flow. The only thing I gotta give him a 3 though, because the grain bin's out in the middle of nowhere. If the grain bins were up in here somewhere, I'd give him a 4 or a 5. But the grain bins are way out here in the boondocks, and they're just out of place in my opinion. So I'll give him a 3. So Blake averaged, he just got a 3 for everything. Good job, Blake. You're consistent. All right, coming over here to Mark's farm. All right, Mark. Terraforming. He has some terraforming. He's got the setup area over there with the combine and grain cart. That is something. I'd say he did that pretty good. He's got the terraforming down pretty good. He's nice and smooth there. The pond looks good, nice and smooth. Everything else is pretty flat. That's the only thing. But everybody else is like that too. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt there and give him a 4 for that. Animals. I'm not seeing many animals here. Is this an animal pen here? This is the only thing I can think of that would be an animal pen. It's really the only thing I'm seeing. I gotta give him a 2 because he's got 1 animal pen. So I'll give him a 2 for animals. Decoration. I think he gets a high score for decoration. I think this is one of the more highly decorated farms for sure, especially around this area. I think I got to give him a 4 for decoration. Water features. He does have this water feature here. He said there's a chicken barn. Where's the chicken barn? Oh, this is the chicken barn. I apologize. He does have a chicken barn. I see it now. I see it. Okay. Alright, I'll give you a 3 then for animals. I did not see it. Water feature. It's a nice water feature. Nice water feature. It's pretty small. Relatively small. I gotta give them... small. Not much detail. I'll give him a 3 for that. And then for the flow, the flow is nice. The paths are a little big for me. There's a lot of gravel, so I gotta give him 2. Okay, I gotta give him a 2 for that. Just a lot of gravel for me. Who's next? Fear Night. We got the rodeo next. I hate how they're all probably watching me and getting pissed at me for grading them, but I'm sorry. Okay. Rodeo's time to get graded here. Terraforming. Not much terraforming. Nobody had terraforming. I gotta give him a 3 for terraforming. Nobody did terraforming, so... 3. Well, other people did do terraforming here and there. We will see. Yeah, we'll give him a 3. Animals. Animals. I think he gets a 5 for animals. Or close to a 5. Maybe a 4 for animals. Let's see. He has multiple animal pens, but yeah, I'd say they need to be more practical. They're kind of just placed randomly, it looks like to me. There's not really a good flow to them. Like this one doesn't even have a path to it or anything, and they're just kind of randomized. So you got a lot of animal pens, which is good, but they're just kind of randomized. Looks like there's not really much thought behind where to put each of them. Decoration. Let's see, decoration. You do have a lot of detail here. You could add more trees and bushes. That's the main thing I think you could have done. More trees, more decoration, more bushes, stuff like that. I'll give you a 3 for that. See, everybody's gonna get about the same score. I feel like I'm giving everybody 3s. There's gonna be like a 4-way tie. For the flow, no, but water feature next. Water feature looks nice. It's pretty detailed. There is kind of rough transitions here and there. Let's see. I have to give him a 3 for that, I think. And then the flow, I give him probably a 2 just because of the big areas. Massive areas, so yeah, a lot of open gravel. That's really the only thing I'm seeing. The pathways are massive. That's the main things I'm seeing here. And then we got Rex over here in the corner for our last farm we have to grade. Now Myers graded as well, so we got to kind of combine our scores and average them out. Are we just combining them and averaging them out, maybe, or just combining them? I'm not sure yet. But here we are at RJ's farm, terraforming. See, there's no terraforming really. There might be a little here. That might have just been from the map itself. I don't remember. I did make this map. I kind of left the drop off here on the sides. That could just be from me. I'll give him a 3. Animals. He's got animals. He's got a couple. He's got a main pasture here. I don't think that was one. He's got 1 animal pen. I'll give him a 2. Decoration. He does have quite a few decorations. I'll give him a 3. Water features. He's got 2 ponds here. I'll give him a 3 for that as well. And then flow. I'd say I give you a 3, I guess. Buildings are pretty much randomly placed. There's not many buildings here. It's a really small farm. And there really wasn't any planning. It looks like there's open areas. No, I drop it to a 2 because of the open areas. Alright, I think that's everybody's graded. Alright, I'm done grading.
Alrighty, I'm just finalizing that real quick.
Now, are we combining both of ours, or are we averaging it? What are we doing here?
I'm just gonna combine them between you and me.
Yeah, that works. Alright guys, we are totaling up the scores as we speak. Alright, we'll see. We're gonna have the winner here momentarily.
All right, I am ready when you are.
Okay, so I think I. Okay, I'm gonna announce the top 3. I think.
All right.
Okay, I'll head over there.
Yeah, I'm
2.
Or B's
My-
talking them all.
I'm sorry. I didn't know there was a limit.
All right, we have a winner. First off, I would like to thank everybody for coming out here tonight and participating. I had a lot of fun. Saw a lot of great farmers out here tonight. I'm going to announce the top 3. So, in third place with 34 points, we have Mark. In second place with 35 points, we have Blue Collar. And in first place with 43 points, our winner of the $100 cash prize for the second annual Happy Farms Farm Build Competition is 4B Gaming. Congratulations.
Good game.
Woo!
Woo!
Yay!
How would you
Okay, I did not
4B?
expect that.
Again, thank you guys all for coming out. Had a blast tonight.
Thanks for
Yeah,
the
it was
invite.
fun.
Oh, yeah,
Wait
thanks
for
for
the
the
next-
invite.
It was very fun.
All right, yeah, just
I agree with your moderator. Rigged.
rigged. How is it rigged?
I don't know.
How's my voice coming in?
I will say, excluding 4B, everyone really scored very, very similarly,
It was very
like
close.
between me and Brodie. And I honestly, because everyone was going for 4B, so I wanted to focus more on everybody else. But honestly, in the end, 4B did do the best.
For sure.
Okay. I didn't even think it was that good of a build.
I thought it was pretty good.
You
Well,
should see the-
congrats,
you should see
4B.
the
Get,
map
like, the
that I
full
built on this map.
standings.
All right. Well, thank you.
Is there any possibility we get more than just top 3 in standings?
Oh yeah,
Just
I'll,
curious.
I'll let you guys know the rest here.
I'll get that done right now.
Thanks.
Not for 4B's been off work for like a year, so he's had a whole year to build farms every day.
What?
Yeah, he knew what he was doing.
Dude, I've been working on top of all this.
Working on building farms.
I was about to say that.
No, this is just this is my tism. This is the only way to explain it.
Bro, I
This
get
is-
it though.
This is what
It's
makes
just
me
your
happy.
tism.
It's just maybe the 5th time I've ever built in this game.
Really?
I'll say like I'm
This was the first for me.
Honestly,
not
yeah,
allowed
me
to do
too.
a farm build on live stream.
You get OCD about it?
No, I won't talk to chat for like
Yeah,
3 hours straight.
I feel that.
He's not wrong.
Blake, thank you for liking my NASCAR arena, as you call it.
Are those yours?
Yeah.
What about NASCAR?
He called my rodeo arena a NASCAR arena.
Oh, I saw it
No
at first.
way.
I was originally like,
It looks like
I
it.
didn't
Like
know
the,
about the mods, but I was thinking about building a speedway on my farm, but I just didn't really know how to go about it. But next time, I'm gonna try.
Nice.
I want to place it on that football stadium, but that takes up the whole area. Oh yeah, now I know who has all the animal pens.
Hey, don't complain. I'm sorry. Didn't know there was a limit.
I didn't either.
So
I
the
thought I had
strategy
that
for
modded.
next time is place like 2 or 3 down, and then like small ones, and then move
Got
them
like
when
5
you
of
need them
them.
later.
Oh, he's got like 7 actually. I can see 2 more.
All right, I think we got the rest of the point standings here. All
All
right.
right.
Yes.
Fourth place, we have Fear Knight with 32 points. Fifth place, we have Dan with 30 points. Sixth place, we have Alpha with 29 points. Seventh place, we have Blake with 28 points. And then eighth place, we have RJ with 26 points.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't lose.
I'm happy. I'm in fourth place. That makes me feel good. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I'm happy with 8th.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching the live stream here. Hopefully you enjoyed. That was the third annual farm build competition. We will be making this into a video for you guys here, and it'll be a little less chaotic when you watch that. Hopefully we can get a better live stream next time. We'll get a better announcer in here with me. Somebody help me commentate because I'm not great at commentating. But again, thank you guys for watching this this competition. Next one won't be until FS25, maybe early when there's not as many mods, and we can hopefully get more game plan and more strategy, I guess, with what buildings to use and stuff. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.